Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. Hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. You're having an awesome Tuesday. So, one of my YouTubers, and I'll be showing you guys my hats and stuff like that. And y'all know be doing the hats with the skull head in the top, right? So, one of them was like, hey, the hat is really cool, but what if you took the skull head and put it on the side versus the top of the hat? And normally, the reason why it's done in the top because it's a stencil on the hat where when you put the hat on, it dries with that shape of the skull face on top. So this is one of my hats that I made into a block with the plastic piece and duct tape, because duct tape becomes waterproof and they have the shape and everything in it. So what I did, I saw a belt buckle, a skull belt buckle that's probably about this big, and this is my right side of the hat. So y'all gave me an idea. Y'all was like, why don't you try, and then this is tight because of the duct tape, but I'll make it wider. Why don't you try that? So what I got is a heat knife, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a hole in it, because when that skull head come, I'm gonna put it in here. So I'm just making a hole so that when I get the skull face, it can go in there. Then I'm gonna turn this off. And gotta make sure it's not catching fire too. I just wanted to see. And yes, this heat knife is going through it like butter. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave it and wait until I literally get the skull head, okay? Because I don't want to make it too big. I don't want to make it too small. But what I wanted to know if I'll be able to do it. And yes, it will work. Okay? Thank you to my YouTuber for giving me that bright idea. So if you could see, I was using that heat knife and I'm making a hole, right? And when you do this, if you're doing this, watch this, because sometimes you could think something is out and stuff burns slow. I remember I was using that heat knife on a chair, and I thought the chair was out because I took the heat knife and was going to do that tusk effect. And when I came back in the room, the chair was smoking, meaning the fire never went out. Whatever's in that chair was flammable. So I just wanted to kind of see the process. So what I'm doing, and I'm going to leave it for now because I need the measurements. I don't know how big. You know how they show you a picture on Amazon, and when you see that picture on Amazon, it look really, really big. But when you get it, it's not that size. So I'm gonna have to trace out the skull head and put it in the side. Like my idea from seeing it, I'm thinking that the belt buckle will be about that size, okay? So the goal is to open all this up, open it up, and then take the skull head, place it in there, and use some hot glue to make it manually be in there. And I don't want it sticking out like this. That's why I'm cutting the hole, because I want it flush. So when you see the hat and you have it on, it'll have a skull head on the side. Thank you to my YouTuber for giving me that bright idea. I never in a million years would have thought of that. I never would have thought of that. So thank you for suggesting, hey, how about you put the skull head on the side. And I'm like, you know what? How about I do that? How about it? How about it? Yes. So that's what we're doing. And when I get the skull head, to be here tomorrow. So I just wanted to take the heat knife and see how fast it can go through there, and make sure that it's not on fire or nothing. And then once I get it, we'll do the other and we'll place it in there. So therefore, when I make these hats, it'll have, I'm still going to make the ones with skull head on top, but it will have the, on the side. For the people that probably be like, what is she talking about? First time clicking on the video, we're talking about this. Where you see the skull head is in the top of the hat. And they was like, hey, how about you take it and put it on the side? But when you're doing the block, it's made in the top. So we're going to do it on the side. So if you guys do not have hat blocks and you want to make hats, you know the plastic things that your hats come in, plastic that your hats come in, you get that, you get some board, you cut the board, you put the plastic thing, you take the duct tape, because what the duct tape does is, oh, it smells bad. Glad I turned it off. What the duct tape does is, the duct tape makes the thing waterproof, because y'all know when I put my hats on here, they be wet. So the duct tape makes it waterproof. So you get this and you do it, and you make you a hat block. And if not, if you want the real blocks, go on Etsy. That's where I've been getting my real blocks from. But thank you to the YouTuber that gave me that fine idea, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, okay, and thanks for the great idea. See, great minds think alike. So thank you for that. And I'm like, put the skull head on the side. And my mind, my MacGyver mind starting to work. How can I do that? You can do it if you buy a skull belt buckle. Put it into the side of the hat, because you need a mold. And put it in there. And then when you're doing the hat and shaping it, and then I don't want it to be sitting out like this. You know what I mean? Like it's like this on the out. So that's the point of making a hole, is I want to push it in and have it 3D, just a little, the face kind of coming out, not the whole thing sitting out. So I'm push it in there and mount it down. So we ain't gonna melt it no more, because I might be melting it too much. But yeah, the back of that belt buckle is gonna go flush to here. And then I like mine's on the right side, so that's why I picked out the right side, because everything I kind of do, like, it's kind of the way I wear my hair over here, tilting. How many of y'all went to go see that, is it Michael B. Jordan movie with the vampires? How many of y'all went to go see it? I went to go see it, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. My sweetie was like, oh, I'm going back to see it again. I'm like, okay. But at the end of the movie, y'all, when y'all think it's over, when y'all getting ready to go out, wait, because they rolled some more credits and a couple more little scenes is in the movie. So don't, when the movie go off, and y'all be like, oh, it's over, it is, I think, one more scene or two more scenes that they show you at the end of the movie. So I ain't gonna tell y'all. Stay when the credits start rolling. Don't just get up like everybody else and walk out. Cause I'm like, come on, it's over. He's like, baby, sit down. I've been watching a lot of people talk about this movie, and they said at the end it's 2 more scenes. So even after the credits roll, it's 2 scenes that come up. I'm like, okay. So yeah. So that's what wound up happening. But we had a great time at the movies, and my sweetie liked it so much. He's like, I'm going to see it again. I said, well, you go ahead. I think that movie is 2 hours, I think. I'm not mistaken. So you go ahead. Go by yourself. I ain't going with you no second time. Yeah, so you guys, when we get the head tomorrow, we'll be back. And thank you guys for watching. And I got 5 new hats coming. 5. And guys, that board, my sweetie fixed it for me. So when I almost broke my wrist, he fixed it for me. So now I got the hole in the board. And then I wound up getting, you know, when you cut wood, you get those splinters. So I took duct tape, put it around here and around the frame where I hold it at. So I wound up getting a splinter in my hand. So happy Tuesday. I got hats coming in. we're going to be on it again with these hats. And thank you guys for watching. But yes, we're going to create the hat with the skull face on the side. And how we're going to do that, I ordered a skull face belt buckle from Amazon. I believe it was $13. Yeah, so it's a belt buckle. But we doing this with it. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. See y'all again in another video. Thanks for watching. Toodles.